strong earnings from Walgreen, they helped get the September rally back on track, and Courtney Donohoe has all the action from the New York Stock Exchange. Courtney.
Well, Pimm, stocks rising slowly through the course of the day, stocks gaining ground. Couple of factors at play here. First, let's start with the gains in all the healthcare companies. Supreme Court agreeing to hear an appeal by a group of pharma giants, the drug makers. They're arguing they cannot be sued by Santa Clara, California for allegedly overcharging for prescription drugs. Santa Clara County operates a bunch of hospitals and health clinics, and their medical facilities claim the pharma companies overcharged them. But the Santa Clara suit would open up the door for other hospitals and also health clinics to sue for discounts. So we saw Pfizer and Merck gain on this. And Walgreen, as you mentioned, jumping after earnings came in better than expectations. Best performer today in the S&P. The company said prescription drug sales improved. The company also eliminated thousands of products from its shelf. Data showed that they weren't profitable enough to keep it in stock. And the current quarter, it's still looking good according to the company. The drugstore chain said beginning of the flu shot season has been strong, and since the middle of August, it's given out more than 2 million flu shots and sprays. Walgreens aiming to sell about 15 million flu shots over the winter months. Pimm.
Now, Courtney, stocks had a rough start. It seems that consumers and businesses, they've got gloom and doom outlook all over the economy.
Exactly. Well, consumer confidence out earlier today, and it shows sentiment dropped to its weakest level since February. Consumers, they're holding on to their cash because they're worried about their jobs. And on the business level, not any better. CEOs less optimistic in the third quarter. Business Roundtable Economic Outlook Index seeing its first decrease since the beginning of 2009. 66% of the CEOs surveyed said that they expect sales will grow in the next 6 months, but that's down from 79% in the second quarter. 31% said that they would hire more, but that's still down 8 percentage points. And unemployment, a lack of confidence, rising foreclosures weighing on the housing market. S&P Case-Shiller Home Price Index increasing 3.2% from last year. That's the smallest year-over-year gain since March. The post-tax credit housing market showing a lot of weakness, and that it's still continuing. So all of this helping to fuel speculation about another round of quantitative easing by the Fed, that they will step in to help support the economic recovery. Another factor that helps stocks gain today, Pimm.
Now, Courtney, Monsanto shares, they wilted today. What happened? It was all about Smart Stacks.
It was. There's worries that the new Smart Stacks corn seeds aren't performing as well as predicted. Now, Smart Stack seeds, they have added genes to protect against weeds and also bugs. And one analyst from Jefferies is saying that the early harvest data is showing that seeds are yielding 3 to 5% less than cheaper seeds, and they're saying that the initial data much weaker than expected. So Monsanto is counting on Smart Stacks to help bump up profits as much as 17% a year. Company's been looking for an alternative because earnings from Roundup herbicide collapsed, and the reason is because of more competition from generic versions.
I want to thank you very much. Courtney Donohoe reporting from the New York Stock Exchange.